Someone clip this, please.
Someone clips that from my perspective as well, please.
No!
What? Loopy just died through the wall. Let's leave. I'm out of here.
This Solarian is not your enemy. He's here to help cure the genophage.
His kind gave us the genophage. Why should we trust him?
Because of headbutt.
And so will you. It's Calroth! Move, Shepard!
We're in! Go! What about Reed?
No way he survived that. And he was a pain in the ass anyway. Now let's finish this. There's a Reaper waiting for us.
Dude, your brother just died.
Aw, he's so cute. Oh my god, look at that handsome, cute boy. He's a sweetheart. Mwah. Okay, no.
Okay, you're going to kiss a rotten corpse and not me? Okay.
No, that was sarcasm like crazy.
I know.
Ah!
So far, it doesn't seem too bad.
Helden sterben nicht.
Okay. Then I guess we'll bring out Vaporeon again. The ones that gave your Gengar a mouthwash last time.
Let's make sure we all get out of here alive. We're gonna have one hell of a story to tell.
Wait! I want you to know that no matter what happens, you've been a
There, now you should be able to hear me. And thank you, Nomad. As I was saying, the overlay up there is so I can see my my GPU temperature, and I kind of want to keep an eye on that. Well, at least let me see. Yeah, according to Streamlabs, you should be able to hear me now. Because I've created a little bit of a custom cooling profile for this GPU fans, for these GPU fans, and so far the temperature looks pretty well. Looks pretty good. Because this CPU, not CPU, the CPU was always relatively well cooled. By the way, I'm running it water cooled, so. But my GPU is air cooled, so that thing always ran hot as hell. especially when I was playing stuff like Horizon Zero Dawn or Overwatch on epic settings. Oh my goodness, you have no idea how bad that could get. It would be so hot that the tempered glass panel that I had on the side of my case got so hot that I couldn't touch it. I would literally burn myself. And the cause for that was the GPU. Usually I don't, you know, as long as it doesn't, you know, clock down or whatever, I don't really care. Problem was, it did. Because it reached its maximum temperature before clocking down. So what did I do? Easy. Basically anything. I tried anything to cool this sucker down. I went ahead and increased fan speed, which mostly worked. But it wasn't really what I was looking for, because, you know, having the fans run at 100% all the time, not really the best. So I was thinking maybe, you know, get another cooler on the thing. Wasn't really an option either, because if I wanted to wait, there's something down there. GPS cache. Question is, can I? Yes, I can get back up here. So the problem was, I was thinking about getting a water cooler for this GPU. Wouldn't have been viable though, because in this case, with the 2080 Ti in it, I wouldn't have space for an additional water cooling solution. So it was either keep my GPU, keep my CPU water cooled, and get my GPU, you know, get my CPU, keep my GPU water cooled, CPU water cooled, and my GPU air cooled, or vice versa. So I decided, okay, you know what? Screw it, we'll just keep it as is. And then I was like, but there must be something. That's when I had a look at the only thing I hadn't tried yet, which was taking the side panel off. And guys, lo and behold, that did the trick. You can see in my gameplay here, right now, on top on the left, how the GPU temperatures are. They used to be at 84 degrees. So well, this one here wouldn't actually turn off, simply because the GPU would, you know, tack down as soon as clock down as soon as 84 degrees were reached. Yeah, I must agree. I have the side panel off now, but look at the temps. I mean, 47 degrees with this game on highest settings on 1080p, I think is pretty decent.
Grows old. Soon she will choose her successor. I fear it will be me. I am now her favorite. She dotes on me, calls me her precious first
But the thing is, I take this thing apart every 3 months, completely apart, to clean it and everything, so there's not really an issue with the dust.
More disturbing, she constantly gazes upon my features as if she's looking at her own reflection.
The thing is, I'm good at what I'm doing there, so I'm pretty confident in my PC building and maintenance skills. If you ask Midnight, I built both of her desktop PCs that she had so far in her life. And both of them worked like a charm. Or work like a charm, because both are technically still in use. One she currently uses, the other is being used by the father of a friend. Also as a gaming PC.
They're tearing it apart.
So yeah, I'm fairly confident in my skills there. And this PC I also built, so... Only thing I clearly didn't take into account was Nvidia's really crappy cooling solution for this card. Because, come on! The card is literally choking itself. Because the way this thing works is a little bit different from what I was expecting. I was expecting it to pull air through the cooling block, you know, and expel it. Yep, I got the Founders Edition. 2080 Ti Founders Edition. Ordered it directly from Nvidia back in the day. And to be fair, now that I see that 3090s and stuff are failing and shit, I'm kinda glad that I didn't sell it. You know?
How many generators is there? What the hell are they using them for? It doesn't matter. They put in the orders, we fill. No questions asked. But we already shipped up all those portables last week. Are they powering fucking stadium lights? Quiet, don't talk like this.
But yeah, instead it pulls the air in through the fans and then, you know, expels it through the side of the cooler. Which, yes, it technically works. There's just one little problem with that. That means that it will blow the air, the hot fucking air.
Nothing but static all night. Something's going on. Brother, I told you to be silent. Stop this talk.
Out through the, out right against the,
Hold on, it's jammed. Fuck now.
against the side panel.
Bullshit. Brother, please. I'm not your fucking brother. I'm sick of this place. We keep salvaging all this useless shit. We're working our asses off for what? Here, we have an intruder.
Wow, where did he come from?
Keep it steady. We're bringing it up. What do you think's going on up at the palace? All that smoke. If there was a problem, they'd call down. But what about the radio? It's static all night. Something's going on. Brother, I told you to be silent.
Apparently from here.
Hold on, it's jammed. Fuck, now what? Job to tell us bullshit. Brother, please. I'm not your fucking brother. I'm sick of this place. We keep salvaging all this useless shit. We're working our asses off for what? Father Matthias? The fucking Sun Queen? How much longer do we... Wait. Whoa. Shit! What the... What's going on down there? I need help! Get down here! We have an intruder!
Take that, dudes. Yeah, by the way, that's something that I noticed. Only men. Dude! I hate these. Where do they all come from? Sure, and now they're already aggro. How did you survive that?
Where the hell did she come from? Doesn't matter, just get down here and take her out. You're done! I'm coming for you!
Sure! Jump while you're in the air, you evade me. Sure! Come on, fucko! Dude, if I hit you point blank with a shotgun, you are dead. Let's face it, point blank shot with a shotgun, you are dead. I don't care that you have a supposedly riot shield. You are dead. Also, the whole thing with people here, like, oh, I've got a helmet, you cannot give me a headshot, or I've got a thin metal face mask, you cannot give me a headshot.
Our
What the hell?
coastal base has been attacked by unknown assailants. We suspect the Americans have arrived and are attempting to sabotage our operations. Communications have been
Like, I've got a
disrupted across
compound
the island,
bow.
and we've sustained heavy losses. Many of our soldiers have simply disappeared. All remaining personnel are proceeding to the ancient monastery to ensure control of the weather phenomenon. We expect to meet heavy resistance en route. Request reinforcements as soon as possible.
Because let's face it, that bow can shoot arrows into a stone wall. So do you think a thin metal mask would hold off?
Here she comes! Shoot them now!
Would hold off that arrow? I don't think so. Of course she's shooting at you guys.
There's an intruder. Get up there! Let's go!
What? What? Where did you come from? I mean, seriously, where did he come from? I looked up there. There was no one. And suddenly he says behind me. What the F? Do we have another cheating game here?
She's reloading.
Sure! Spawn in enemies behind me. Why not? Sorry, but that is something that a lot of games do that I hate. You know? You clear a room and they spawn in enemies behind you. And that is... Sorry, but that is artificial difficult. Also, that I now have this shitty combat pistol instead of my fully upgraded recoil-reduced pistol that I had before. Hey Daily, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I'm just ranting a little bit because some of these game mechanics are bullshit. Like, sure, spawn enemies behind me, spawn enemies at my side, you know, why? I have no problem with games that have a certain difficulty level. What I have a problem with is games that, you know, try to enforce, oh, I am so difficult, you will never beat me, by increasing it by cheating. By increasing the difficulty by cheating. You know, and spawning an enemy in right behind me or, you know, at my side is cheating. At least I think so, because...
Where is she? All right, brother. I got her.
Or as I've said earlier, this mask there would never hold the bullet of an AK-47. I mean, come on. An AK would obliterate this mask. And there would be nothing left of it. And again, where does this dude come from? See what I mean? They just keep coming. And in a way, yes, it's kind of cool because of difficulty and all that shit. However, there's one thing, one rule that a D&D DM actually told me once. Even monsters want to live.
Alex, what kind of trouble have you gotten yourself into?
So basically, that these guys just keep coming, even though I've already like killed hundreds at this point of their friends, without any regard to their own safety, you know? It's very unrealistic. I like it that at points there are scripted ambushes, but I'm not too keen on the whole idea with they'll just keep coming, you know? What? Huh? Now I can't get... What? Okay. What? A treasure!
The date reads May J6, which is 1873.
Yeah, I guessed that much, but...
One side is worn down, as if it was rubbed repeatedly. Maybe this was a soldier's good luck coin.
Problem is, where do I get it? I guess I just have to leg it to the endurance and get the upgrade on the endurance. See, and that's the only other thing I can get, the magazine well. But decreased reload time. But I really liked my other pistols that had, you know, all those nice upgrades for lower recoil, so I could aim better. But Lara just had to give it away, didn't she?
Lara's totally right. Something seriously fucked up is going on here. It's a natural phenomenon that causes the weather to go apeshit, a military research base, some kind of sun queen, and a crazy cult. I mean, if I didn't know better, I'd say this is a big put-on. TV cameras hidden in the trees. I mean, you know, I gotta admit, it's scaring the shit out of me. I keep cracking jokes to cover it up. Reyes looks ready to kick my ass. I think I need to do something useful before I completely lose it. I wish I could be more like Lara. She blows me away. Not only is she brilliant, but she's also an amazing ass kicker. Now, if she didn't notice me before, she sure as hell won't now. But maybe I can still do something to get her attention.
Someone is after that ass. And I can't blame Alex. It's a nice rack. Oh wow, for how long has the Endurance been stranded here?
Stack that cargo for transport after you finish with that.
It won't budge.
Out of the way. I got this. You can't hurt me, girl.
Pretty sure I can.
Your weapons are useless. What is this? A little rat?
I'll show you what this little rat can do!
Catch you, little rat! Nothing. Come here.
Come here.
Back off, rat!
What? Wouldn't even let me dodge? What, you asshole?
I'm gonna catch you, little rat! Stop moving! No!
Die, you son of a bitch!
Gotcha. And there I think I got my upgrade. But seriously, if you look at the scaffolding that they build around the Endurance and everything, then how long has the ship been here? How long since Lara's being stranded at sea? I want answers! Because if we just look at how often she sleeps, you know, then it's about maybe 2 days, maybe 3. Okay, aha, I see. But you see what I mean, right? Either these guys are enormously efficient, or Lara has been here about a week or a month.
Back here again.
Oh, so they've graduated together. Why is my GPU temperature rising?
So much has happened.
I suppose on some level, I have Lara to thank for this job. She's always believed in me. The academics at college dismissed filmmaking as nonsense. They just saw me as this ditzy American troublemaker with the camera. But you know what? Most people can use a little trouble in their lives. And deep down, I know Lara just wanted to cut loose sometimes. She just needed a little help unlocking her inner party girl. We had so many awesome adventures together. That insane backpacking trip through Bulgaria. I was always dragging her out to clubs. And the hiking trip on the south face of Kilimanjaro. All Lara wanted to do was explore ruins. But who knew we'd run into so many cute guys? Certainly not Lara. I have a feeling this expedition is going to be one for the books. Lara with her notebook, me with my camera, another crazy adventure.
Thing is, overall, I know I've been right. Oh, I would take the laptop if it's not broken. You know I keep like going off about the game and a few mechanics in it. But to be honest, I love the game. Otherwise, I wouldn't own it for PC and PS4. Which I do. So I don't even have a PS4 anymore. I want a PS4 again. I really do. But that's kind of out of my budget right now. PS3 needs a little bit of servicing. Ow.
Damn it. The track's blocked. If I could get up there somehow, I might be able to clear it.
Okay.
Need a way up there.
Problem is, I pull and it goes all the way. Why does it go all the way? I don't want it to go all the way. Here, dude. Or there. No matter from where I do it, it always goes all the way.
Check the ceiling. There should be an access hatch to the crawl space.
I saw that, dude. But I can't reach it. If I remember correctly, this is a part that I got frustrated at before. And I hate it. Because I hate getting... Oh, I know how. The thing is, I hate getting frustrated simply because of my heart condition. See, I can get up here. And then drop here. Oh, I hate this. These are like puzzles where I'm like, why? Why are you doing this? And again, it goes all the way. Why does it go all the way? I have no idea. I need it to fucking stop here. I hate puzzles like that. Sorry, but... Get fuck off, Alex, and shut the fuck up.
Need a way up there.
And you too, Lara. Come on. Oh, come off it. And here's the problem. It's now on the same rail that it was on fucking before. Meaning, I achieved nothing. Shut the fuck up, Alex. Oh, and I have to... See, puzzles like that are just something... Why? Why do you do something like this? And why do you have to constantly, and I mean constantly, annoy your players?
Dragging you into this mess. I don't know what I was thinking. Coming out here, I thought I could be the star of my own goddamn
With oh, I'm in so much pain. Oh. Sorry, but that's something I hated in other games, and I hate it in this one. And while I love this game, I'm sorry, guys, but no game is beyond criticism.
I've got to get in there. Alex! I'll have you out of there soon. All right, now to clear the way.
And I've said that, I think, the first time on this channel when I was playing, what was it? Zelda's Wind Waker? There were people leaving my chat because I was raging. Yes, because I was raging, because controls of this game are atrocious. I can see why people would like it, I really can. But for me, it's not a good game. This is a good game. But they decided to consciously interrupt the gameplay with ass puzzles like this.
Oh, Alex. You got the tools.
Finally, I impressed you.
Let's get you out of here.
God.
Oh, sorry.
Well, it looks like my dance career is over.
What are you doing? You'll kill us!
I'm not gonna make it out of here, Laura. Take the tools.
Not without you!
How often does a guy like me get to be a hero?
A wrench and a screwdriver. You couldn't have found that anywhere else?
Now!
He finally gets a... kiss, but even only on the cheek. And he's giving his life for this. That was better one amazing cheek kiss.
Alex!
Yep, those are the rare tools. I was actually expecting something else, you know? I was expecting something like, I don't know, a power drill or something. But a wrench and a screwdriver. He gave his life. Please put this into perspective. He gave his life for a wrench and a screwdriver. Honestly, that slightly pisses me off. Not too much, because I didn't know the character much, but you know. You know how it is. At least let it be something, you know, worthwhile, like a, as I said, a power drill, some rare bits that they need to repair the engine or whatever. But a wrench and a screwdriver. Literally, these guys are taking ships apart. Can't you go kill everyone in one of the operations and find a wrench and a screwdriver? And how am I supposed to get back? Ah. What did that do? I have no idea. I mean, I understand that on an island like this, basically any tool that is still usable would be valuable. I get that. I really do, guys. A wrench and a screwdriver. I mean, there was a tank on the beach. I'm fairly certain these things have like an emergency repair kit on board, so that, you know, the crew can carry out emergency repairs. And oh, are you kidding me? Yes, you are. They actually do not have to go there. Nope. Even though there are platforms and shit. Yeah. I kind of what I was thinking, Nomad. Kind of what I was thinking. Poor Alex. In the end, his death was kind of useless. And it wasn't even funny. It wasn't even like a funny death. I can't jump anywhere. Oh, now I can. Like, you know, this rope ascender. That I could have seen, you know, being very rare, and that you'd only find one on the Endurance. Seriously, that is something that I could have seen. You know, if they needed it, you know, to, I don't know, pull the engine out of the thingy, or do something else with it. But just... no. Sorry, but for me it's... I can't get over that. He died for a screwdriver. And now imagine if it's the wrong size. Or if they need a Phillips screwdriver and this is a crosshead.
Old logbooks.
Then he would have died for nothing. You know, and that is why, actually, when I go camping, which I on occasion do, I have stuff like this on me. A thing with different bits. I have like 4 different ones with different bits and sizes. You see, Torx, Phillips screwdriver heads, crosses, different sizes.
Was discovered in our coastal dig site.
I always have that on me when I go out for an extended period of time. So what the hell?
Allow us to finally gain control of the storms.
Ancient ruins in the old base. Control over the storms. I need answers.
I mean, it's like none of them has ever seen any kind of survival movie or read any kind of book. Like, I don't know, just DayZ or War Z. Just read the book War Z. You will learn so much about improvisation. And I'm not even kidding. Most of what they talk about in that book is actually sound. Which surprised me, because I was very, very skeptical about what I read there, so I went ahead and researched a lot of the shit. And it, like, 99% of it would work. Or there's another one, Diaries of the Apocalypse. Very good book series. I can only recommend it. It has 4 books so far.
Hard to read the date, but Japan made thousands of these in the mid-1800s.
And sure, there are a few things in that book that definitely don't make sense, because they basically involve like aliens and shit that cause zombie plague and stuff. But a lot of other things that are not on the sci-fi variety, stuff like using an emergency transmitter that has a foldable solar panel that needs 24 hours to charge for a 3-hour operation time, or using a hose that is slung over a door as a shower, or cleaning water by boiling it, or I don't know. There is so much in these 2 book series that would just teach you a lot. As I said, not everything would work, but quite a lot of it. So, or a lot of people don't know that you can actually, like, out of older cars, in newer cars it doesn't work so well, but you can siphon gas out of a car.
God damn it! Help!
A lot of people don't know that. All you need is a hose and a gas container. On newer cars, most of them have siphoning protection, so you would have to, you know, do a little bit there. But,
yeah, maybe the perfect place for some escaped prisoners to hide out. If they weren't there, they're probably already dead.
well, strong stomach? Not so much, actually, sweetie. As long as you don't swallow the stuff. If you only get it in your mouth, that's technically okay.
What the hell?
I know it tastes like ass. I've done it. But in a pinch, you know, and in a survival situation, you would maybe need gasoline. So that's the way to get it. And a lot of people don't know that. Which I find kinda hilarious, you know? And some people, and only my love will get that reference, I think that the continents are planets and England is close to Jupiter. And that's why the gravity in England is supposedly higher. Oh, and apparently also another thing. Apparently the yeah, it's close to the sun, that's why. But supposedly also pounds is not the currency in England, but it's still a measurement of weight. So when someone tells you that a game is 15 pounds, the game CD weighs 15 pounds. And it's because they live in England and because they're closer to the sun. I mean, how stupid do you have to be?
If I'm going to die in this place.
And the same person who said that made a YouTube video saying, Guys, today I found something incredible out. Did you know that there are more than 5 languages?
A little positivity.
And I'm like,
once Reyes finishes the boat, we'll be back to civilization in no time. And
no, this has to be a troll. This has to be a troll. But this person has like an entire YouTube channel full of videos like that.
We can take the boat out.
I'm like,
no, we can't.
Don't start that bullshit again, Lara.
Lara isn't the only one who thinks we're trapped, Reyes. Matthias may be insane, but he was certain about it. I saw it in his eyes.
He thinks resurrecting Himiko is the key to getting off this island.
God, it sounds crazy. This whole place is crazy.
Oh, and another video that person is like, Guys, we are running out of gravity. We have to stop using gravity. I'm like,
where are you going? There are ruins beneath an old base in the cliffs.
And their reasoning was they went on a jog and were running out of breath. So instead of thinking, hey, maybe I should do more exercise because I'm kind of out of shape, they thought we're running out of gravity. And no, I'm not making fun of someone here who is not old enough to know better. I've shown those videos to my beloved, and that person definitely looks like they are at least 15, 16.
Ship and all its people are heading into uncharted, dangerous waters based on her theories. Lara needs to understand the weight of that responsibility. I know it was your call, but sometimes I think you forget that she isn't actually your daughter. No one else could get away with steering the Endurance into the Dragon's Triangle without at least some hard evidence. So you tell me.
So,
what convinced
that lack of common knowledge is frightening.
But big ideas and grand plans will only get us so far. You know as well as I do, nothing like this ever goes according to plan. Lara's green. If the shit hits the fan and she screws up, someone's gonna get hurt. Maybe it'll all play out fine. But until we're sailing home safe and sound with a pile of riches, I'm not giving that girl any slack.
And, I mean, I'm usually not someone to make fun of people for their beliefs or shit. But that was just so dumb. And I'm someone who's working in nursing. I've heard dumb shit before. Okay?
I feel something in this place. Something I haven't felt since I was a child. When
Yeah.
my father would go insane with rage, I would hide with my brother, and he would tell me the tale of Pania of the Reef.
Here's the thing,
I remember
Nomad.
feeling the ocean calling to me.
I once had a
wanted to escape,
patient, of course I'm
to
not
give
allowed
myself
to
to the
name
silent
names or
sea.
stuff, you know,
And
or
now,
towns
as I
or
look at the reefs
ages.
surrounding this
But that
beach,
person
I feel that urge again.
was
I see Pania's green seaweed
confused
hair
why
woven
their
over the
daughter
wreckage.
would never
I feel her
visit
tears
them.
in the spray
They
of the
were
waves lashing
a little
upon the
over
rocks.
90, I think.
Lara is right. This island is
And
cursed.
there I mentioned an
There's a
age, but I
rage here
didn't
that
mention
will
an
never let
exact
us go.
age, so I didn't give
If the worst
anything
happens
away.
and I'm the last one
So they
standing,
were wondering why their
I will
daughter
let
would
Pania
never
take me.
visit them.
I will swim away and
And
join my brother in the waves.
the more I heard about it, I was like, okay, strange. And they were religious. They were a religious person. In general, I don't have anything against people who are religious, as my love can testify to, because my opinion is, you do you, but don't try to convert me. You know? So this person was honestly confused that their kid would visit them, and so I heard a little bit about the situation, the childhood of the daughter, and there was one thing that I was horrified about. The child had apparently been afflicted with mouth rot, which is something that happens a lot to small children, especially if they don't, you know, have proper hygiene. Like dental hygiene. And this person, instead of going to the doctor because they were a Jehovah's Witness, they thought that all medicine is basically poison. And instead of going to the doctor with the child to have this mouth rot treated, they took a napkin, doused it in citric acid, and wiped the entirety of the child's gums and inside of the mouth with it. I mean, yes, it is a valid treatment method if you're living in the Middle Ages. Okay? But not nowadays. Because, can you imagine, your entire mouth is basically being filled with fungi, so it's already hurting as fuck. And then someone wipes the inside of your mouth down with citric acid. I am sorry, lady, but at that point I could kinda understand your daughter. Cause that shit, it must have, like, I'm surprised the kid didn't go insane, to be quite honest with you. So yeah, I heard stuff like that. I do not judge people for that usually, but in situations like this with the citric acid or with this YouTuber that says we have to stop using gravity because we are running out of it, I am sorry, but you are dumb.
This island is more than I could have hoped for. Of course, these islanders are absolutely insane. Those poor people.
There's actually a German saying.
So tragic,
Translated to English, sadly,
honestly,
it
adds to
loses
the
a lot of
drama.
its charm.
Not only is this
In German it
mythical
says,
land of Yamatai, but the
ich bin besopen,
the modern
dat
day
vergeht,
Focus, it warrants at
aber
least
du
2
bist
documentaries.
dämlich und dat
Maybe
blifft.
even a series. Oh Lord, this place is going to ignite the world's imagination, and I'm going to be
Basically
right
meaning,
in the
I'm
center
drunk,
of it all.
that
Such
passes.
Huge.
You're an idiot,
If
and
all
that
my
stays.
chips were on this one number. I just need to be careful now. This situation could spin out of control on a dime. Once I have this Matthias fellow's ear, I can convince him that there's much to gain in cooperating. I mean, he can't honestly believe the things he preaches to these men, right? They're just lost and confused.
Or that other YouTuber. I will not name names here, of course.
Sponsors. Oh, the sponsors.
But this was a male YouTuber. I'm not talking about other YouTubers that might have done the same thing. But here I will at least mention a gender. He was working on his car while his wife was in the kitchen preparing dinner. And neither of them was watching their 2-year-old daughter, who was playing on the first floor in the living room. Well, first floor? Well, second floor is the ground floor, first floor. Yeah, first floor. First floor that had an open window, and the only thing separating the outside from the inside was an insect screen, like a mosquito screen thingy, you know? And suddenly the guy working on his car in the garage, as he's under the hood, only hears this thwack noise, and he looks out from under the hood and sees his kid laying on the tarmac in front of the okay, that's definitely a... Ow. In front of the garage. Don't worry, the kid survived. Grievously injured. But they survived. But you know, it is idiocy like that that I cannot understand. And it is the same YouTuber who bought himself a wolf dog from a breeder. And then got upset when said breeder called animal control to get the animal back. Because he was feeding a wolf dog a diet of rice and beans because he wanted the dog to be vegan. And kudos on that breeder who went ahead and checked in on the animal after the fact, you know? Just so you know, that YouTuber still has the dog, but is now forced to feed it a non-vegan diet. Which with him himself being a very militant vegan, I think is kind of hurting his fifis. I don't blame anyone who wants to be a vegan. I've got a good friend who is vegan. A friend that I consider my adopted daughter.
What the hell are we doing here? This fucking Odie and that
Difference there is, she does not condemn me for eating meat.
You been listening to the OMS crew?
Yeah, they said some guys went in there on a salvage job and never came out.
Oh, shit! Need backup!
So yeah. There's just a lot of people out there that I don't know how have they reached maturity? You know? I always thought you need at least a certain amount of intelligence to make it through childhood and your, you know, teenager years, but apparently not. But as I said, I will not name any names, simply because I don't want any beef with people. And I'm one of those guys. I'm an adult. I can say, you know, if you have an opinion that I do not agree with, then I'd be like, I do not agree with what you say, but I will fight to the death for your right to say it. And I still like you, so agree to disagree. Ooh. Another bow upgrade. Okay, there's an ancient tomb nearby? Supposedly? And new shotgun. Nice. So this detour definitely was worth it so far. Ooh. But yeah, you know guys, I'm an open book. For the most part, if you have any questions about me, ask me. I will answer truthfully, and if I don't want to answer or can't answer, I will, you know, say so. Because let's be fair, there are a few things that of course I will not divulge. Everyone has their secrets. But most of the things, I don't really have a problem sharing. Because why should I?
Look at all those bodies. Keep it down. Only are here. Yeah. You want him to find us? Just shut up. And keep your eyes open for the girl.
Okay, that wasn't quite a stealth kill, Lara.
Soon after we discovered the tomb, They came. The Oni. First, the lights went out. Then the screaming started. Was it us or them? That horrible sound. It still rings in my head. They wore the armor of my ancestors. They cut us down with ancient blades. Gunfire, shouting, blood. We couldn't stop them. Everything turned to chaos. And then silence. They were gone. Why did they leave? Why didn't they kill us all? Captain Osaka is in command now. We are leaving the base, but not the island. We're heading inland.
Okay.
To the monastery. There's no other way. We must follow the Oni. All of us. If we can't control the star, we must destroy it. But I know. We're all going to die.
Well, at least he knows that he's going to die.
If I'm going to get to the ritual chamber in that monastery,
Competition
we
bow.
need to fix that boat. I don't know how I'm going to convince the others to take it in.
Combat shotgun.
I have to find a way. Reyes won't be easy. She wants to get back to her daughter, and she's in pain over Roth. We all are.
Explosive
Don't know
arrows.
exactly why Matthias went in the first place, but it doesn't matter. She's back with us now. She's safe.
Me like. I really do. I mean, come on, explosive arrows. How cool is that?
The tomb must be in the lower levels. That's where I need to go.
Mm-hmm.
The elevator is jammed.
Okay.
There's got to be a way to drop this elevator.
Okay, that doesn't work. It's definitely these things.
There's got to be a way to drop this elevator.
Let's have a look from above. I can't because... Oh, come on!
I'm on the right track. Just need to figure out a way to drop the elevator with more force.
You know, I'm fairly certain you could have done that from the other side. With a crowbar. Or your axe. Just an idea, you know? Hey.
2 down, 2 to go. Okay, just 1 more to go.
Where is the last one actually? Ah, over there. I have to get there? Oh, come on. How am I supposed to get there? Oh, wait. I know. That puzzle wasn't so bad.
I think that did the trick.
Yeah, well, you literally destroyed the elevator.
Command to operative. Stop. Trinity is concerned. Stop. Acquisition of star phenomenon unacceptable. Stop. Sabotage of access operation imperative. Stop.
Wait a second. Somewhere here I had a cable. The question is, from the names, this seems to have been a Japanese bunker.
Hello? Hey, anyone there? Man, fuck this place. What the hell am I even doing here?
Apparently staring at a wall, that's what you were doing. Or an empty hallway at the very least. Something over there.
All right, this is it.
Some kind of temple, I guess. Okay, so I can expect a fight in a moment. Because there's ammo laying around here. Huh. Someone.
These figures. Warriors. They're in Himiko's tomb. They protected her. And is this you? Were you some kind of general? You committed seppuku. But why? It's beautiful. It's still sharp.
Okay, do I now have a sword? No, apparently not.
I have failed, my queen. The ritual was corrupted. The priestess knew only death could save her and took her own life. Now the first and last queen lives a half-life, a soul in a decaying body. Her rage became the storms and would not stop while her soul is tied to this earth. My storm guard are sworn to protect her. They must continue, but I cannot.
The soul is trapped in a decaying body. That's what's causing the storms.
Mm-hmm. To be fair, I wouldn't be none too happy about being trapped in a decaying body.
How the hell am I going to convince the others?
in the old tomb.
Shit! I've got to get out of here.
Okay, that's not my way out.
No!
Get behind cover, Lara. That was such a... See, how does this mask, which is just goggles, basically, hold off a fucking competitive arrow? Yeah, I hit you too. Fuck you, dudes. Seriously, it doesn't make much sense that this little mask there can prevent me from landing a headshot. You know, because... Hello, I'm shooting at you with high caliber bullets or an fucking competitive bow. A bow that, as we have established earlier, can shoot an arrow into rocks. So I'm sorry, but it makes no sense. It's a cloth mask. And even if, by some unholy divine intervention, I would hit the goggles directly? Come on, guys, let's face it.
Where the hell are you? Oh no, what's happening?
The arrow would go straight through.
Damn it! No! I've got to get back there.
Yeah, kinda. But even in Fallout, you still take damage when you're hit in the face.
Those outsiders hold up on the beach. Why aren't we going there? Father Matthias doesn't want anyone poking around this old base. But what about the Oni? Calm down.
here! Oh, shit! Fire! Fire!
Sorry guys, I need to get my loot first. How do I get down there? Ah.
Jonah! Come on! Where are you? All right, fuck it. You got?
Coming!
They're retreating!
Yeah, of course they're retreating now that I'm coming.
Reyes, you're hurt. Here.
Thanks. Seriously, I thought that was it for me.
There's no sign of him.
What happened?
During the attack, Whitman took Sam and they disappeared.
He's taken her back to Matthias.
We should have listened. I should have listened.
So what's our next move?
The boat's fixed now. We should get help.
I bet they thought that too.
Look, you were right about Whitman,
You've
but...
seen the storms. They target any craft that comes near. There were scientists here during World War II, and they believed the storms were controlled by something in a ritual chamber near the monastery. Look, I don't have all the answers, but Sam being taken, I know it's linked. And if we try to leave here without understanding why, then we'll all die. Just like the pilots.
Game logic.
Just like Roth.
Look. Whatever's happening here, Lara deserves a shot.
We can't go back to their stronghold. It'd be suicide.
They won't take her there. They'll take her to the ritual chamber. We can use this inlet to get closer. Look, I know you want to get home to your daughter. Believe me, I do. But the fight's not over yet. I'm not asking you to believe, Reyes. I'm asking you to trust.
Okay. Let's get this thing in the water.
You know what? She kinda looks like this medic guy, medic girl from Lifeline.
Whenever
From
you're ready to go,
Apex Legends.
come aboard.
Strange how I only noticed that now. Ah, fuck that relic. Wow, I yeeted that seagull out of existence.
Lara, what do you expect to find in there?
Do you really want to know?
No, but you should tell me anyway.
There's the soul of an ancient Sun Queen trapped in a dead body. Her rage is what's causing these storms.
Ow.
If we destroy the body, the storms will stop.
Right? And why does Matthias want Sam?
I don't know. And that's what's scaring me
I
the
just
most. Look, I know
pinched
this
a
is
nerve.
a crazy plan.
Yeah, it is. But right now, crazy is all we got. So let's do this.
You know, guys, one of these days I'm seriously afraid I become a tetraplegic because of these things. Oh.
All right. Let's go.
No. I'll need you and Reyes to guard the main entrance while I go in after Sam.
You're going in there alone?
More people means more danger of being spotted. I need you here taking out as many of those bastards as you can. It won't just be the Solari either. There'll be others. Samurai, the Queen's Storm Guard. Look, anything that's not me or Sam, shoot it.
My little bird. This isn't goodbye. I'm not gonna say goodbye.
We got your back, Lara.
This is not goodbye. See you later. Okay, Reyes, start up the boat. We're going. Would be the most sensible thing to do, to be honest. By the way, guys, also tomorrow's stream will be starting earlier. I didn't stream last week.
She's still alive.
As you might have noticed, for the most part because I had my beloved here.
Who are these?
So I wanted to concentrate on her.
Guard the monastery.
As I'm
We're
sure
only
you
to
can
be
understand.
introduced to their new queen, but the one who brought her back to us.
Of course. I've encountered these archaic tribes before. Let's get some more words, James.
What is he doing?
My name is Dr. James Whitman. I come to you in peace. I bring you your new queen.
Oh no.
Your queen. What is it in Japanese? Your Joe. No!
Well, I guess Whitman got what he deserved. Sorry, but I'm happy about it. I don't mourn him. Sorry. I won't mourn him because he was an asshole. He betrayed us so many times. Come on. The moment he came to the camp, supposedly being hunted and shooting at nothing, you know, that is the moment where I would have just taken out my gun, aimed it at his face, and been like, Arrivederci, Dr. Whitman.
The Storm Guard. Still protecting their queen after all these years.
I'm afraid you will not be back. Hey, you were actually kind of good, dude. I'm thinking a samurai wouldn't have died that easy. Samurai would have likely died, but would have taken that arrow and still sliced my throat.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, that I think is more than I have ammo. So I am curious what would happen if I dropped a grenade. Holy crap, there are many.
I'm going to get through this.
There are a lot of them. I don't think I have that many grenades. And another chase sequence. Well, running sequence, I guess. How many holes has she fallen down by now?
How can they be alive after all this time?
Well, Himiko is technically still alive, so why not her guards? You know? Equality.
General talked about a soul in a decaying body being the cause of the storms. I know he must be talking about the last Sun Queen, but I don't understand what Himiko has to do with this. She was the first queen. Somehow Matthias thinks Sam's connected, and that can't be good. Damn you, Whitman, you'll do anything for a story.
That's also something that, you know,
the answer is inside that ritual
find a
chamber,
bit
but getting to it won't be
weird.
easy.
I mean, I would
The
understand
storm
that there are
will
shotgun
take
shots
time.
laying around, because as we know,
We have to do
a
this.
platoon of Japanese soldiers made their way here. But, I would say keep some on the soldiers. Unless, hear me out, they are nothing more than reskinned raiders. Which I don't quite believe, because their AI behaves a little different. Not much, but at least a little different.
All right, Jonah. Here they come. Get on that gun.
I got this side. Call up Turkey.
Come on, you bastard!
Watch out! On your right!
You know, I find it interesting that while in a firefight they find the time to press the transmit button. Okay.
All right, you bastards. Let's see what you got.
Ooh. That dude took like 4 bullets to the chest and still standing. I evaded that. What? I literally have the dodge execution skill, and it didn't work simply because he wears a helmet. What? Yeah, got your face, but not your feet, idiot. And personally, I'd be ashamed if I was Himiko. These are supposed to be her elite guards. And again, their armor is ancient, and I can shoot arrows into rock. I pressed the evade button, just saying. Yeah, I'd be ashamed. All of their elite guards being bested by one girl. I'd be ashamed. And if I was a Japanese army, I would be ashamed, because an entire platoon of their soldiers was taken out by these guys. Oh god! And Lara is taking them all out without a, you know, without breaking a sweat, really. Come on. At least these guys speak actual Japanese. But yeah, one girl taking out the elite storm guard. I mean, come on. Real samurais, as far as I know, would be... Am I stuck or what's going on here? Looked like I was stuck there for a second. Real samurai, as far as I understand, were tactical geniuses. And very good fighters. These guys were a bit pathetic. Sure, I had to up my game a little bit, I must admit. And I'm not playing on the highest difficulty, I'm only playing on normal. But still. I mean, have you played Dark Souls on normal? Or Jedi Fallen Order. Enemies will kick your butt. For some reason, I get the feeling this big dude doesn't like me. So to be honest, guys, what isn't there to like about me? Am I not a nice guy? Hmm? Yep, that was too easy.
This Chinese earthenware is thousands of years old. Could they have visited this island before the rise of Yamatai?
We now have explosive arrows, guys. Oh, and there's a book.
We never had a chance. They were waiting for us, hundreds of them. We never even made it to the sacred chamber. From the beginning, we were doomed. And now, I wait for my ancestors to take me. I can hear them. The Oni are killing my brothers, eating them, consuming their souls. So much death. I'm that last one. What is my fate? Will I become one of them? Ancestors, hear me. Please, take me away from this, before the Oni come for me. Please, take me to the afterlife. Let me die in peace.
The thing is, a soldier very rarely dies in peace. At least in wartime, you know. Okay, let's see what this does. Ah. And another relic. Just saw this out of the corner of my eye, actually.
I've seen similar artifacts from the Ban Giant site in Thailand. How did this get all the way to Yamatai?
I don't know, maybe it was one of the Japanese soldiers? Yep, guessed as much.
Need to get up there somehow.
Maybe get a bit higher. need to make it swing as easy. Problem is, this is a very much timed thing, and I hate stuff like that, as you guys know. Oh, come on. At least makes the controls work, guys. This is so floaty.
I can make this jump. The Sun Queens. The fire ritual where the queen chooses her successor. Chosen priestess enters the monastery. And she's given your power and becomes the new queen.
Yeah, that much is obvious.
Wait a minute.
Many have given up their souls willingly for this gift.
Now the first and last queen lives a half-life, a soul in a decaying body.
Vessels. It's not transferring power. It's transferring a soul. All these queens, they're all you. Himiko.
Mm-hmm.
First and last. Oh God. And now you want Sam. Well, you're not getting her.
Well, I can't really blame her.
Sam. A vessel for the queen's soul.
Sam is a sexy piece of ass.
Madness.
I have no choice now but to meet my fate. Tonight, I climb the stairs to the Chamber of the Sun, but I will never submit to the ritual. I will not emerge queen. None will ever believe what I now know to be the truth. A twisted evil beyond imagining lives within the Sun Queen. An evil that hungers for more than just the land and seas of Yamatai. This madness cannot continue. So I go to the chamber, armed with the stolen dagger of her Stormguard general. By the time he realizes what I have done, it will be too late. For the sake of Yamatai and all the priestesses that would follow me, I must die.
Okay. You are a very brave woman. No, I mean that. For doing what she did, very brave. She knew if they found out what she was planning, they'd force her. So, she killed herself not to... so that the Sun Queen would not reign again. She did the right thing. Here's the thing. A lot of times, doing the right thing isn't always the easy thing. Point of no return.
A Satsuma porcelain vase. Probably early Edo period.
Looks beautiful. I'd put some roses in that. I have a feeling something is going to go horribly wrong.
No! No, please! Laura! Why are you doing this, Matthias?
Do you think that you're the hero, Lara? Everything I've done, I did to survive. How many lives have you taken to do the same?
A lot?
There are no heroes here. Only survivors.
Himiko's dangerous, Matthias. She's angry, she's vengeful, and she has real power.
A mere mortal for a queen? A good trade for our freedom, I'd say.
Thing is, if you bring her back, she'll go on a world-conquering conquest. And with her power, I think she can succeed. Depending on the extent of her powers, it is. Yeah, that was an explosive arrow. Ah! That... Idiot me. I wanted to activate my overlay again, and I completely forgot. I activated with Shift Q. But Shift is also, you know, drop. Oops. Come on, Lara, get your sexy ass up there. Okay, that worked. I didn't think it would, but it did. Ooh, God. That could have easily killed me. Okay, I'm climbing up onto a belt. Ooh, God. Just saying, with all that wind.
Those bastards are heading your way. We did everything we could to slow them down.
Thanks, Reyes. Get to the boat. If I'm not back...
We're not leaving without you. We'll be waiting.
10 years later. Do you think she's coming back? Okay, that was not the way to go. this is the way to go. Ooh, Himiko. Be careful. You're destroying your own temple. Do you have any idea what a nightmare it would be to rebuild something like this? Oh god, do I have to go down? I have to go down. Ziggurat vestibule. Oh god, I know exactly what's going to happen. Because something like that also happened in Dead Space. I don't know which Dead Space, but definitely Dead Space. Stuff is going to fall on me, isn't it? Yeah. As I said, something like that happened in Dead Space. And I died so many times in that section. By the way, if you guys want to see me play Dead Space, let me know. I have all 3 games. And no, I'm not looking forward to the Dead Space remake. It's actually something I'm not looking forward to.
Oh, great queen! Through the trials, I have brought you the vessel. Pour forth and return to this mortal coil. Pour forth and be reborn. Pour forth and awaken.
Same here, actually. I first played them on my good old Xbox 360. Except Dead Space 3, that I only played on PC. Wow. Come on, dude. Oh God. Come on. Yeah, Dead Space 1 and 2 I first played on the 360, eventually bought for PC. So I must admit, I only bought Dead Space 2 for PC because I wanted to continue playing the multiplayer, and I didn't have an income really back then. So I didn't have some money for Xbox Gold. So I took a little bit of my savings back then and bought, you know, Dead Space 2. For PC. And then I found out that the multiplayer on PC is basically non-existent. Sadly, because the multiplayer for Dead Space 2 was actually good. At least I think so.
She's reloading! Attack now! Is that all you got? Keep wasting your ammo! I think she's reloading!
Wow. Hey, hey, hey! What? I evaded. Can I not evade? What the hell? Why is evading suddenly not working? The thing is, when they... Now it works, strangely enough. And again not. Why? How? What?
You're going down!
This doesn't make any sense. I press shift. I literally press shift and she will not evade. She will do nothing. If he's in his attack animation, she does literally nothing at times. What the hell, Lara? I'm not kidding you guys. I'm really not. She just stands there and lets him hit her. I'm not pulling your leg, guys. By the way, the reason why I'm not hyped for the Dead Space remake, even though I loved Dead Space, something as you guys might want to know, is because they're making changes to the game. And supposedly not just some minor adjustments in graphics and stuff. Apparently there are to be story changes and control changes, and that's something I don't like. Not with the Dead Space series, because Dead Space 1, in terms of its control scheme, yes, it was sluggish. I admit that, it was completely sluggish. But that had a reason. It was because Isaac is an engineer, he's not a soldier, he's not a fighter. They basically want to give it the Mass Effect treatment. What the hell? You know? Where the controls shall be more shooter-like. And here's where I have to disagree, actually. Yes, the controls in Dead Space 3 were more shooter-like, I agree. And did that take away from the horror survival? A little. I must admit that, and I can completely understand the criticism people give it, okay? I really can. The problem is, it makes sense story-wise. Because even lore-wise, it is explained that Isaac has taken some, you know, firearms classes and shit. So it would make sense that he's now way more comfortable using weapons. Even his weapon crafting makes sense. He is an engineer. He would use what he has, you know? That's how I see it. It would make sense. That he is now more versed in using weapons and even comfortable crafting them. Because the main reason why he was so sluggish in Dead Space 1, because he's not a soldier. It is... You see that in the progression actually, in Dead Space 2. I hate it when boss battles spawn ads. I really do. I do hate that. It's a flaming passion. Did you see that? The prompt for the execution appears literally on the edge of my screen and then suddenly jumps into the middle. But see, that's where I say, yes, I understand the criticism people give to Dead Space 3. I really do. But lore-wise, it just makes sense. Because Isaac has evolved as a character. I hate quick time event battles. I really do. there she has her 2 pistols. That we know her for. To be fair, taking this many bullets, he would die long before he hits the ground. And by the way, Nomad, Dead Space 3, one of my favorites. Mostly because of the co-op campaign. Because that one is...
I'm here.
If you have ever played the co-op campaign, the normal campaign in co-op mode,
It's okay.
it's just
You
amazing.
saved me. I knew you would. I made you a promise. Let's get you home.
Admittingly, there are a few caveats to it, because in some cutscenes, Carver will simply teleport in or not be there, and then a moment later he's there. But the multiplayer is very cool in the regard that Isaac will sometimes have hallucinations that Carver can't see, and Carver will have hallucinations that Isaac can't see. And that brings really cool interactions between the 2 characters.
There's Lara! She's got Sam! She did it.
I played that game with my ex, and I can tell you, there are moments like you go into a room and Carver says something about his son, and Isaac is like, what are you talking about? Your son is dead. He was on Earth.
It's over.
And Carver's like, he likes tin soldiers.
Alright, let's get the hell out of here.
Wow. And then she sends me a screenshot of what she saw. It was like basically his entire room decorated like a birthday party, but like a slightly decayed birthday party with giant tin soldiers in the corners. You know, and Carver's son like standing in the middle of the room.
My father doubted him like the rest.
Eerie as fuck.
Right about so much. I just wish I could tell him that now. There are so many mysteries that I once dismissed as mere stories, but the line between our myths and truth is fragile and blurry. I need to find answers. I must understand.
Making me waffles before the ballet class.
Need anything? Don't rightly know what happened to you on that island. Judging from those wounds and that look in your eyes, I'm guessing I don't want to know. Anyway, we'll be home soon.
But yeah, if you do the campaign and multiplayer co-op,
I'm not going home.
that is the definitive way to really experience Dead Space 3 as it was meant to be experienced. And I can only recommend that. A survivor is born. So here we are at the end of Tomb Raider. Well, I didn't complete your game, I finished your game. If I had completed it, I would have, you know, gotten all the relics, found all the secrets and all that shit. But I didn't. Because that's not what I'm about. I play games to enjoy them. And I very much enjoyed this one. I hope you guys did too. Because, let's face it, this remake costs barely anything nowadays. So, you know, you can get it like for a tenner, I guess. So, where's the harm? Where's the harm in trying it out? You've now seen me play it. And I give it, I would say 8 out of 10. A solid recommendation. The game does have its problems. Like, for example, the guy wears goggles and I can't give him a headshot. Come on! But strangely enough, the dude who's using a welding mask and is welding, I can give a headshot. How? A welding mask is pretty solid. I mean, a bullet would still penetrate it, but, you know. And the thing where they, like, literally spawn enemies in right behind you, or, like, just down the corridor, or in a room that you just cleared. Those are things I really do not like about this game. But otherwise, graphics, story, soundtrack, as you can hear, it's all just there, you know? The package is almost perfect. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. I enjoyed it, and I will definitely play the other 2 games in the series. I have started to play Rise of the Tomb Raider before I got this computer, so over a year ago. But I must say, there were a few things in Rise of the Tomb Raider right at the beginning that I noticed that I didn't like. Some changes in the skill system and shit, if I remember correctly. But I will play them for you here, because I also want to see where Lara's story is going, you know? Lara Croft is a character from my childhood. And, well, childhood, early to late teens, you might say. When I was about 13, she was really popular. Like, being on magazine covers and shit. There was even a dedicated Lara Croft magazine here that had only 2 issues, but, you know, I had them both. One of which had a very nice poster in it, which my grandmother eventually destroyed because it was too sexual. It was basically just Lara Croft wearing nothing but panties, laying on a fur in front of a fireplace, covering her boobs like this. And I'm like, yeah, that's going to hang out. That's going to hang over my bed. And my grandma saw it, and one day I came home from school, and the poster was gone. She was not happy that I would put a poster like that on my wall. And I'm really sad about that, because it was a really cool poster. But for the most part, I actually did miss the Tomb Raider craze back then, because I didn't have a PlayStation. And the first Tomb Raider game that I actually played was Tomb Raider 3. And that was also about the only one that I ever really played. I did eventually play 1 and 2, but didn't finish them. I finished Tomb Raider 3, but... And I didn't play Angel of Darkness. The only thing Angel of Darkness related I really consumed was the theme song. Angel of Darkness, Angel of Darkness, the world is in your hand. Da, 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 da. I love that song. But I hated the craze that was, you know, thrown around about the games. Because I had played Tomb Raider 3 and it was an okay game. At the time, I didn't own many video games and I didn't have a lot of money. So, you know, if I bought a game, that had to be played for a while. So, of course I finished Tomb Raider 3. Because I bought it. Almost, you know, at release. But it was far from my favorite game. I finished it once and that was it. Other games that I bought at the time, StarCraft. Oh god, I loved it. The original StarCraft. Or StarCraft Brood Wars that came out later. I adored the shit out of that. But, you know. By the way, can we skip this? No, we cannot skip the credit. Oh, we can skip the credits. There we go. Congratulations, you've completed the story with an overall game completion of 72%. You may return to the island by selecting continue in order to complete any unfinished activities. Not really a fan of doing something like that. Also, I'm sweating like hell, if you can't tell. Give me a second, I'll turn my fan up. But I'm sweating like hell. So let's quit the game for a second. Look at the time. Okay, yeah, I will quit for now, but I will be back tomorrow. And tomorrow we will do Tomb Raider, or start Tomb Raider, you know, and have a, like Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider, I mean, and have a little bit of fun in there. For now, I will send you over to Loopyards, who's currently playing Phasmophobia. And I wish all of you a nice evening. Please stay safe these troubled times.